What was the most traumatizing thing that happened to you as a child?
Trauma? Let me tell you about some trauma that happened to me when I was just a wee boy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this actually only happened like a few years ago. I wasn't that young, but still, bear with me. It wasn't any less traumatizing because of that. So at this point, I was probably like 18 or 19 years old, and me and my family were visiting Houston, Texas, which was a city we lived close to. Now, at this point, it's my mama, my sister, myself, and my girlfriend. We're all in this little area together. And one of the things that my mama would always tell us, she'd be like, listen, y'all, don't ever leave stuff in the car because there's people snatching and thieving. Well, lo and behold, my sister went ahead and left her purse in the car. And guess what happened? As we're walking back to the car, which surprisingly enough is parked in this very, very busy area, dozens and dozens of cars and people around. I don't know how this happened. We get back to the car, windows completely busted. I mean, bust. Windows just bust. And you know, the weird thing was, as we were walking up, we kind of saw these two black men. Now, from the looks of the way they were dressed, they clearly weren't black men that were from America. Like, these black men were just kind of posted up, sitting close to our car in like these lawn chairs. That mess was weird, but what are you going to do? Tell them to move? Wasn't nothing we could do. Now, my girlfriend's car is also there, so I'm like, hey, go ahead and go back to your car and go home. We don't know what's going on here. This seems a little sketch. Just go ahead and go to your car and drive home. We're going to be okay over here. Just let me know when you get home. We get back to the car, see the windows bust. My mama's heated, hot, right off the bat. She looks at the two black men and was like, y'all the ones that done broke into my car. Which one of y'all make the windows bust? Tell me which one of y'all broke into my car. I'm like, what's going on? My sister nervous. She look in the car, see her purse not there. She know it's her fault. Got like a little tear forming right here. It was extremely stressful. Now, at this point, we done got in the car. I'm in the back seat. My mom and sister are in the front. And I think my sister's driving. And there's like some glass in the seat and stuff like that. So I'm like sitting to the side because the glass all on the floor in the seats. So the window next to me was the one that was broken out. And so as we were getting ready to pull out of the parking space, we see the black dudes get up and start like kind of jogging towards us, trying to flag us down. My sister's like, wait, mama, they have something to say. They're trying to tell us something. My mama was like, drive, boy, drive. So look, I'm in the back seat, done got tense, done got nervous. I'm looking back. We start speeding away. I think my sister driving, we speeding away. I look back, they done ran into their car and got in. They chasing us. We on a chase. I'm nervous. I'm scared by this point. So check this out. My mom was like, just take us to the nearest police station. Look it up, find it, take us to the police station. Check this out. We're driving, speeding down the road, speeding. I look back, the car is racing towards us. We get up to a stoplight where it's cars going back and forth. We get to a stoplight, we can't drive no more. I look over, they are parked right next to us with their windows rolled down. My window in my passenger seat is busted. So my mama and my sister got windows. I'm looking out my window, it's bust. And I'm just looking them straight in their eyes. I mean, at this point, I was just pretty much like, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. By the time we got to the police station, I'm still so nervous. I realized I hadn't breathed in about 6 to 8 minutes. So I'm over there suffocating, heart beating out of my chest, trying to get better. That was the most traumatic thing that ever happened to me. Legit, after that, I could not like just roll down the window and just sit outside the car. You know how you can roll down the window and like make eye contact with people while you're in the car and be like, they look like they might bust? I couldn't do that anymore. I could not get in the car and drive with the window down and look at people like that. Had me nervous.